You are suggesting regarding this China's unfair trade practices, we should go together and maybe challenge that through the WTO dispute settlement system?
Well, in fact, TPP would have been a good vehicle for this. Now, I was somewhat opposed to TPP, not strongly, but mostly because I thought that politically it was just not sustainable in the U.S. environment. But we could imagine coming back and having a sort of a coalition of China's trading partners to say to China, look, you benefit from this system, but you are abusing it, and we're prepared to do sanctions. But that would require that we maintain the rest of the system, that we have to play by the rules of the game ourselves if we're going to demand that others do play by those rules.
But what about then TPP 11, TPP without United States? Is moving forward.
Yeah, and it's one of the dangers. I mean, one of the problems that the United States is going to have, it's not simply that other countries are going to have retaliatory tariffs against the United States. It is that other countries are going to be making deals with each other that will make them more attractive places to produce. So now the truth is, it does not. I mean, a TPP without the United States is a very weak. Very, very weak. It lacks the most important player. It lacks the hegemon that you need to make the thing work. So sure, if I were an Asian leader, I would be looking for ways to create regional deals that, among other things, do somewhat minimize the damage from the trade war.
So, for example, experts in Japan and in Korea strongly recommending that the TPP 11 should move along.
Yes.
And accept more members from Asia. And in that way, we may ask United States to come back to TPP or give some pressure to China.
Both, yes. I mean, think of it, if you ask which are the economies that are well-suited, nobody's well-suited, but which are the economies that are probably least vulnerable in a trade war, it would be the United States and the European Union. The United States is a country, the European Union is not, but it's a trade area, and at least the one thing that France and Italy don't need to worry about is they don't need to worry about a tariff war with Germany. And to the extent that Asia can replicate some of that, it can protect itself partially